Welcome to the Investor Agent Podcast on site with Mike Ballato. We're here at 112 Washington Ave in Downingtown, and Mike just built a 10 unit, right?
Yes, 10 units. It's 9 residential and 1 storefront.
And this is a brand new construction,
Brand new.
tear down.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about how you got the project.
So this actually was on the MLS. So I bought it from 2 guys that got it through zoning in order to do this. There was a single family house here originally. So after I purchased it, we knocked that down and started building this. It's about 7,000 square feet. But from purchase to groundbreaking did take about 2 years because we had to redo a lot of the plans and all the MEPs and architecturals and all that
Mike,
stuff.
what are MEPs?
MEPs are all your mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire sprinklers, alarms, all that stuff.
Us real estate people, the longer you're in the business, you just talk a bunch of lingo that no one understands.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, let's go inside and show us around. Let's check it out.
Check it out. Yeah, so this is actually the main entrance. So,
Is this one of the residential units?
yes, this is our studio ADA compliant unit. So this is just one big room, got kitchen going in over behind you, ADA bathroom over here. So this is just all one unit.
And just try to yell because the sound. With ADA, so is there a handicap ramp then?
So outside, we're building a ramp going up to that back door.
Back where the steps are.
So
I got
that's why this is the ADA, because then everything else is stairs. There's no elevators in here.
And why did you decide to do ADA? Was that just part of the original plan, or did you?
Yeah, I think we had to put at least one unit in for
One
ADA.
unit ADA.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a township borough requirement.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we got bathroom over here,
So
and then
what is the mix? Is it 10?
so we have 9 residential, 1 store. Of the 9, there's 1 studio, 1 2-bedroom, and 7 1-bedrooms.
Got it. And what do you think this studio would rent for? What are you like projecting?
Like 1,600.
1,600.
Yeah.
The ADA, you maybe get a little extra because
Yeah.
supply and demand.
Could be.
Yeah.
You never know. So, and they're all kind of like different sizes too. Like there's
You had to sprinkler the
yeah,
building,
it's
obviously.
fully sprinkled, full fire alarm. We got 1,000 amp electrical service to the building, so that's all underground that we ran from outside.
So
This is another residential. This is a 1-bedroom. So you got kitchen going in on this wall here, bathroom in the back corner. We got laundry in this one, and then bedroom over in the back corner. So every unit has washer dryer except for the ADA.
One of the things I'm always curious when a landlord's building to rent, are you doing garbage disposals? What are you including? Do you include a refrigerator, washer, dryer?
So we're doing, everything's electric, there's no gas here. So we have electric range, micro over, no garbage disposals. We are doing dishwashers.
I want your thought process behind the garbage disposal. This has been a topic of debate for a lot of landlords that I've talked to. What is your thought process around it?
So my plumber told me not to put them in. He said they get clogged, people throw shit down there that they're not supposed to, and it just is a nightmare, and there's just constant battles. So we just didn't put them in.
I almost agree with that, and I don't think any tenant's not going to rent this. If they love the place, the garbage disposal is not going to be the deal breaker, although everyone wants a garbage disposal.
Right.
So it's just one of those things that like a lot of landlords go back and forth on if I do them or not.
And you don't know until you have it, then it's a problem.
Yeah, and it's not like, doing 10 of them, okay, a couple $100 each one. It's not a huge cost up front.
It's not so much the
it's more about the
upfront.
maintenance, right? You're going to get the maintenance calls and the issues with them.
So everything is central heat and AC. These two units here we did the mini splits in just because they were smaller units.
Yeah.
So that's one hit over there, and then this is the one bedroom. So you have one hit in the living room and one hit on the other side for the bedroom.
So are these running off individual compressors, or are they shared?
Yes, they're mounted on the back of the building.
So each unit has its own separate compressor, right? Because
Every unit.
it has
And on
to be
all of the other units,
separated.
they're sitting up on the roof.
Yeah. And with the bathroom, you're doing, it looks like you're doing a shower.
Yes, so we're doing all showers. And these are, I have my plumber come talk me into these. So we're doing basically every shower. This whole wall is just one piece.
Yeah.
One
panels?
piece, one piece.
Okay.
There's no grout lines.
And the base is one
and
piece?
the base is this here, yeah.
So
It's not fiberglass, it's like poured cement kinda.
Okay.
But there's no grout lines, it's easy to maintain, it cleans well, and it looks nice
These are
too.
the types of things that you want to think about if you're going to hold a property
Yeah.
long term.
Yep.
You don't want to just slap in a
Cost wise,
cheap
it's about the
plastic.
same as tile. Like it's not cheap by any means, but long term it's gonna be easier.
yeah. Probably look really nice too. Just
Yeah.
like the single slab. I messed up my shoes. Got the spackle on them.
So this is another one bedroom. So you got washer dryers, you walk in, there's separate HVAC system, their own breaker panel. This is gonna be a kitchen here. It's gonna come down and then loop over. This is gonna be
So
like
you
a
have an
peninsula. We have some bar stools and stuff. So this is a little larger than the other one bedroom downstairs. So living room, and then
And what are you anticipating getting?
so these one bedrooms I'm hoping like in like the 18 range.
18.
Once we get up to the third floor, you'll see what we did to get out of an elevator. All of the entry doors for the remainder units are on the third floor. So those units are 2-story units.
Okay.
So that way, if we had entry doors on the 4th floor, you would have to put an elevator in.
Got it.
So
What do you think an elevator would cost now? Like 200 grand or something?
at least,
Yeah. So it's just not worth it
Yeah,
on this
no.
scale
Not-
of building.
not for this,
Right.
no.
If you had 100 units, very
Right.
different.
Yeah. And most people for this, like, you're not walking up 5 stories or something like
Yeah.
that. You know, like 3 stories is, I think, like the max that people would want to walk up a staircase.
So you've done, your background, you've done a lot of flips, right? And you've done some new construction.
Yep.
And this is your first like big multifamily, right?
Yeah. It's my first ground up new construction in commercial.
What would you say has been your experience in like your progression with managing contractors? Because one of the biggest things that anyone getting in this business is going to need to learn, if you're going to be doing this type of model where you're
Yep.
doing heavy renovation or building, managing contractors
Yeah.
can be one of the biggest challenges.
It's tough because going from residential to this was a jump. Like, just different codes, different building requirements between residential and this. Like, we have so much more steel work here.
Right.
There's more commercial building. Like, all of these, there's no stick frame here. It's all trusses. Every single floor and ceiling is a truss system. And so we had to get those manufactured. They had to be approved by the engineers, and then they had to get delivered in stages because there was no room to drop everything on site. So we had to
Okay.
get a delivery floor by floor.
So big learning curve.
It was a lot.
And then
Yeah.
even hiring different contractors, like some contractors might not be able to, I don't know how many sheets of drywall, but maybe it's like 600 sheets of drywall or
Right.
whatever. Some guys
Yep.
don't have a crew for that.
Yep.
Or, my experience was when I started off, I was always trying to hire the cheapest guy possible,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then when you get on this project this guy size, it's more about like speed and quality.
Right.
You don't want to have to redo anything. You want to make sure it's done right.
Yep.
So,
Exactly. So yeah, it was tough. I mean, luckily I used a lot of my original guys from my residential world, but there were several people that I had to bring in that.
like this,
Yeah, I've never done a sprinkler
Yeah.
before. I never had to do an alarm system before. You can, in the commercial side, you can see like huge sprinkler pipes that they had to run and everything. Like had no idea. We had to tap in the street. We had to cut open the road and tie into the public water, sewer, sprinkler line, all that stuff.
And are you comfortable talking numbers? So what did you buy it for?
So I bought it for $375.
And that was basically with raw land.
Just land, yep.
Approved, semi-approved, but you had to
Somewhat, yeah.
jump through a bunch of hoops to get it final approvals.
Yeah.
And then what was the cost to build it?
So far, we're anticipating about 1.4 for construction.
And you said the size is about 7,000
Yeah.
square feet. So it's approximately $200 per foot for the build, and that's everything brand new, ground up. That's includes all your excavation, your foundation, everything.
Yeah. So, and that's, I've done some research, and I think like the normal new construction commercial buildings are like in the mid 200 square foot. Luckily, I'm my own contractor, so I don't have that overhead.
Right.
So I self-manage everything. So I think that's basically what that difference is.
Yeah, and the price per square foot would change, I'm sure, a lot. Like if you did a 7,000 square foot building, but it was only 5 units, and you only had 5 kitchens.
Right.
Very different than doing 9 kitchens, right?
Yeah.
You know, so you're doing a lot of kitchens and bathrooms, which get pricey.
Yeah.
All your extra MEPs, every unit has its own system. So.
Yes. Yep.
What else would you say to someone that's done like flipping and kind of has your background where they got their feet wet and then they want to go to this next project? Was it scary for you? Like any words of advice or encouragement?
Not so much scary. I mean, I did it because I was doing the flipping for so long, like 12 years of doing the same thing over and over again, that like I wanted something a little different, and like
a challenge.
Yeah, something a little more challenging, and I wanted to build up more rental portfolio and everything too. So like this came up, and I figured it was kind of the perfect project for somebody like me. Like it's too big for some people and too small for other people. So like there's a handful of people like me that like this is like a good size for.
Right.
Now going through it, I kind of wish that I had more units, because just from the amount of time, effort, and money to get to this point, it is only 10 units.
Right.
But challenge-wise,
it's almost like a really good stepping stone to get this project under your belt and know, okay, it's probably going to be much more scalable when I go into more units.
Right.
All right. What else should we check out?
Yeah, let's go up to the 3rd floor. You can see those floors. There's another 1-bedroom. Another 1-bedroom.
Huge 1-bedroom.
It's the 3rd floor and 4th floor. So
really big 1-bedroom.
Yeah. So these units here, I'm hoping we push like 2,000 or more.
Easily.
Because you have your own, so this is on the 3rd floor. Walk in, you got a nice big living room, kitchen's gonna go over in this corner here, and then you'll have a staircase to go up to your own 4th floor, which is entirely bedroom, bathroom, closet.
And I noticed in this unit you have a heat pump versus the mini split.
Yes.
So was that a function of just having different spaces and not wanting to have a lot of the mini split heads?
Yeah, so I didn't want to have like the whole outside of the building look like a cluster of stuff. So only the 2 units are the minis downstairs, and then everything else are forced air on all of the condensers are sitting up on the roof.
Got it. All right, let's check up
Yeah.
upstairs. It's really bright in here.
Yeah,
There's a lot of windows. One better.
Yeah.
Right. Got a big walk-in closet.
So huge closet, big bathroom. Again, we're doing the same shower system that we're doing everywhere else. And then all of the flooring, we're going to do the LVT flooring, life-proof. So everything's going to be waterproof, 100% vinyl, and then all of the steps are going to get carpeted just for more traction and I don't want people slipping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, everything's going to be pretty maintenance free.
And then what about some of the finishes, like in terms of the colors? I know, do you bring in a designer? Do you pick it out yourself?
I pretty much just did it myself because I figured I had flip houses have experienced the best. So
kind of get a feel for what people like.
Yeah. So like I have faucets that I like, I have hinges that I like, doorknobs I like. So I just bought a ton of them, and we're just going to be putting all that stuff in here.
And for the floor, what color floor is it? Is it a...
So we're going with a little, like a brownish floor. I was trying to not do too much grays.
Yeah.
The
I was going to ask, because the gray and white to me has like been, it's been, I used it a ton.
Yep.
And it just feels like cold.
Yeah.
You know, and it seems like earth tones are coming back in.
Yeah, so I like the brown floors. Like even in flip houses where we do like real hardwood flooring, I don't stain it. We just do clear poly on it, and that's it.
Nice.
So something to that effect. Paint color is going to be light, nothing gray or anything like that. All the doors and moldings will get semi-gloss white. But we're going to do like the black handles, black hinges, doorknobs, faucets, all that stuff. So this is the storefront. So in this closet here is the main fire system. So that's everything that they did. You can see on the other side is the fire truck hookup. All of our water meters are going to be in that closet. And then this here is going to get drywalled. We have to do double 5/8 on this ceiling, all of the walls, and then we'll do a drop ceiling in here to cover all the pipes and vents and stuff like that.
And where is the bathroom going?
It's going to go over in this corner back here.
So you have to do an ADA bathroom, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And what kind of tenant are you looking to get in this retail space here? Is this assuming it's retail?
Yeah, this is going to be retail. I'm hoping to get somebody that's like either an office. I have somebody that was looking as a photographer for like a studio type of setup.
Yeah.
You know, it's about 700 square feet. So not really like, there's no coffee shop, no pizza shops, nothing like that.
No kitchens.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, it's a big project. I mean, you guys are doing a great job. It looks like quality construction. Tell us a little bit about MAB.
So MAB is my company. I started it.
Was that how'd you come up with the name?
It's just my initials. So I started this because like when I was doing my flips, everybody was asking me to do their kitchen and bathroom and basement and everything, and I wasn't able to because I wasn't really a contractor. So I started up my own construction company. I got my own insurance, and now whenever I don't have flip projects going on or something like this, we go and do residential work for other people.
Nice. So this is the Investor Agent podcast. That's what really, and what I mean by the investor agent is Mike's a perfect example, right? You have your real estate license.
Yep.
You've done sales. You've actually been a high producer at certain points, you
Yep.
know, and it looks like you transitioned more towards doing most of all your own projects. I'm sure you still help some family and friends with sales. Why did you go towards that direction, going more as an investor agent than a retail agent?
I just like seeing projects from start to finish with construction, and like, you know, I'm buying another place tomorrow in Westchester that is going to be a flip, and it's been abandoned for 20 years, and I just like seeing the transformation of it. So it's just different world between residential sales and like doing your own stuff.
Yeah. And would you say there's a lot more potential to create wealth on the,
for sure,
you know, and I'm kind of, I'm leading the question, but my take and what I've seen is there's a lot of agents that can make a living in sales, but to create wealth, you know, this project, yes, it was a long couple year project, and next one will be faster. But if you hold this over the next 20, 30 years, you know, what is the wealth that's created on this, something like this, right? And even off the bat, you're probably creating a ton of equity, you know, several hundred thousand, if not more.
Yeah, and that's where it's like I've tried to do things that pay you over time without, like, when you go sell a house, you only get paid when you sell the house. This one, you do it one time and you'll keep getting paid every month.
Any last words of advice for someone that's just, you know, looking at investing in real estate? They don't know where to start, and you know, how did you get started? What would you recommend for anyone that's looking to get started?
So I kind of got started just by wanting to do this. Like, I literally was the guy that watched flipping shows on TV in college, and like, I just thought it'd be a cool thing to do. So after school, I was working in property management and bought my first flip in Westchester Borough, did it with my dad, and figured if we could make it work, then it would work. And we made money at it and just kept going ever since.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to show us
Yeah.
the project. It looks amazing. Definitely send us some after pictures
I
so
will.
we can post them.
Definitely.
And appreciate your time.
Thank you.